Hi guys, it's Brianna and today I'm going to be filming a everyday glam, soft glam makeup look using a full face of Bare Minerals products. And I am so excited and so ready to dive in. And I don't know, I'm just really I'm really excited because I don't know, I've never done like a complete full face of Bare Minerals before, so I'm excited to see how all of the products from one brand work in conjunction together and how they sit on the skin and how they wear pigment wise, all that. So I'm not gonna sit here and rant too much longer or talk too much longer. I just want to say hi if you're new to my channel. My name is Brianna. Thank you for coming and watching my video, and please don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one as far as fashion and makeup and all that good stuff. Don't forget to also follow me on my Instagram and Snapchat. So my Instagram is BCFXO. You guys already know. It's going to be down in the description, and then my Snapchat is also in the description below. So don't forget to do those two things. And yeah, let's just jump right into the video. Okay guys, so first things first, I want to start with skincare just because that's just one of the most important parts to me about starting with makeup is making sure that you have a good base. So I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Vital Power Infusion, which is pretty much like a multivitamin for the skin. And I'm going to put this on first. I've already washed my face and everything. And I've already done my brows off camera just because I do have a brow tutorial up that you guys can reference to if you want to learn how to do brows. I just thought that I would save some time on the camera and do them off camera. So they're already done, but I'm just gonna put this all over. All right, and then I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals Smart Combination Moisturizer. And because I have combination skin, this is gonna be really nice. So once that is done, I'm gonna be priming the skin. So I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals Prime Time Original Foundation Primer. And yeah, just like a little pump of this, which is gonna smooth the skin out and prepare it for the foundation. And I'm just focusing this mostly on my T-zone because that's where my pores are the most prominent and where I get the oiliest. I'm gonna start with eyes first just because I feel like, I don't know, I always start with eyes first just so that the fallout from any powder or anything doesn't get on the foundation and that becomes a problem. So this is the Correcting Concealer and I'm using the shade Medium 2. And I'm just going to use this with a little tiny brush and I'm going to carve out my eyebrows. Alright, so once I have them all carved out, I'm going to take my finger and I'm actually going to go into the pot and then pat some of this on my lid as my base. Alright, so once I'm done using that for my base, I'm going to zoom you guys into my eyes a little bit more and we can start on the color. So first I'm going to be picking up my Gen Nude Copper Eyeshadow Palette, and these actually just came out and they are so pretty. Let me show you. I haven't even touched mine yet. Like, look at those colors. They look amazing. So I'm going to be going in with Gypsy, which is this top color right up here, and I'm going to use that just to brush all over the eyelid to set our concealer that we used for the base. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'm going to be going in with Truth in the palette, which is this really nice mauve pink color, and I'm just going to put that all in the crease as our transition shade today. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a deeper color. And because this is more of an everyday look, I'm not going to make it too bold, but I still want something that's going to add a little pop of color to my face as well as bring my eyes out. So I'm going to go with Wild Child, which is this darker maroon shade at the very bottom. And I'm going to pack that in the inner and outer corners of each eye, which I'm going to end up doing a halo eye, but I just wanted to start with this on the inner and outer corners. Then I'm going in with a blender brush just to smoke everything out and blend it really evenly. Alright, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to be going in with Queen Linda, and this is a loose eyeshadow by Bare Minerals, and it looks like this. It's actually a really pretty color. I know it looks a little green on camera, but once you put it on, it looks really pretty. It's almost like a dusty gold. So I'm going to be putting that right in the center and just tapping it on with my finger, and then I'm going to blend everything together. And I'm taking that same blender and I'm just going to blend the edges out. Just like that. So now we have our soft gradient. It's not too much, but it's still a little something just to give our face a pop of color. And we are not done with this palette yet. We're gonna go back in once we have our full face on and go in with a really pretty color in here right under the lash line. Okay, so now moving on to the face, we did put our primer on, so now that's all set and settled into the face. And now I'm gonna go in with some foundation. So today I'm gonna be using the Bare Pro Liquid Foundation by Bare Minerals, and this is in the shade Toffee, number 19. And I'm gonna zoom you guys out just a little bit so that you're not too close during the process. Okay, so like I said, I'm going in with this foundation, and I'm just gonna take 3 pumps on my hand. And I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals Luxe Performance Pro brush with this foundation, just because this is the best one to use and it's recommended with this foundation. And then put it onto the face. And with this foundation, I've noticed that it does get a little darker as it dries. It's not like it oxidizes throughout the day, which is good, because then when you're going to get your color matched, you know right away what your shade is after letting it dry down for a little bit, and you don't have to wear it throughout the day to see and make sure, you know, it's your right color. And this is 24-hour wear, so been keeping this on for a while. So once I'm done with the foundation, I'm going to start to conceal. And for my concealer, I'm using the Bare Pro Concealer in Tan Warm number 9. And it just looks like this. It's super pretty. Love the packaging. And with this concealer, a little bit goes a long way. And I like to use my finger to blend it out. So I'm just going to take a little bit and not even do too much under the eyes. Because like I said, a little goes a long way. You don't want to do the big triangle under your eyes because that's just going to get too cakey and it's not going to wear right, especially with this concealer. So you want to make sure that you're doing it right. I also like to use a little bit of a lighter color to highlight. So I'm going to take this up on the forehead and down the nose, chin, and Cupid's bow. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so once I'm done blending that out, I'm going to be taking some Original Mineral Veil by Bare Minerals, and this is the deluxe size, so I'm using this one. And a little bit goes a long way with this. I'm literally just going to use this to set under the eyes, as well as the rest of my face. And this is not the type of powder to bake with. You don't need to bake your skin or anything. It sets right away, and it's very finely milled, so it feels so nice and refreshing under the eyes. Once we're done with that, I'm going to use a little bit of contour and blush. So I'm taking the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Contour Palette, and this is in the shade Tan to Dark. And it just looks like this. Super pretty colors. And I'm going to be taking an angled brush and dipping into the darkest shade in here. And I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones and just take this all around the perimeter of my face. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to a little bit of blush. I'm using the Bare Minerals Gen Nude blush, and it looks like this. And this is in the shade Peachy Keen. So this is my favorite shade from the whole blush line. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to use this on a fluffy brush and take this all along my cheeks and cheekbones. And these actually have blurring technology in them, so they're really great for blurring the skin and making sure that it's not pronouncing any fine lines and wrinkles or texture on the skin, but instead it's blurring them. We cannot forget highlights, so I'm gonna go in with Queen Phyllis. Now this is another loose eyeshadow by Bare Minerals, but it is amazing for highlights. So I'm gonna be using this, and I'm just gonna take a tapered brush and focus it in the areas that I want to focus on. So I'm gonna go on my cheekbones first. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. So I'm gonna take a more concentrated brush, and I'm gonna also highlight other points of my face that I want to, just like under the brow bone, as well as the inner corner, and my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Love it. I love it. So now, like I said, we were not done with that copper palette, so I'm going back in with this, and I'm going to take that same brush that I just used to highlight with, and I'm going to go in with the shade Trippin', which is like a really deep mossy green, and it's really pretty. And I'm going to take that and go right under the waterline here. And I feel like this will just bring out that Queen Linda that I put in the center of the lid. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'm completely done with the eyeshadow and the eyes. And now I'm going to move on to a little bit of mascara. And I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Lashtopia mascara. Now this one just came out, and this is in the shade Ultimate Black. And I love the applicator on this, if you guys just want to see how fluffy it is. But it still definitely separates the lashes and makes them really long and voluminous. Look how nice my lashes look. Like, that's actually insane. I think they look so good. So I'm going to go in with 2 coats just so that I like my lashes a little more dramatic. And now, once I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to lips, and then we will be completely done. So for lips today, I'm going to be lining them with the Under Over Lip Liner Statement Liner in Get It. And this was limited edition for Christmas, but it's just a really pretty red. They also have another red called 100%. That's also really pretty, so you could use that one as well. This one just is a little barrier. And I'm going to use that, just add a little color around my lips. So now I'm going in with the Bare Minerals Matte Lipstick in Homme. And this is actually a liquid matte, and oh my gosh, this is my favorite formula for matte lipsticks and liquid lipsticks, just because when you put it on, it still gives you that slip and that moisture without drying your lips out. Like, some formulas dry your lips out so much and then they crack and they just look wrinkly. This is the complete opposite, and honestly, I haven't found a formula better than this one yet for matte liquid lipsticks. Alright guys, so that is it for my full face of Bare Minerals today. And I really hope you like this soft glam. I think it's super cute. Even if you just were to go out for a day and wear this, it's nice. But then let's say you're going out that night, it's also great for that. And maybe you could take your copper palette with you and darken up the eye look just a little bit. Maybe take a red lip with you. But honestly, I think this look is great for most occasions, if not all. And I absolutely loved all the products and working with them. I didn't really see many cons at all. I feel like my favorite thing though is the Lashtopia mascara, just because of how voluminous it makes my eyelashes look. Like, I'm not putting on falsies with these. Like, they're so pretty and they're so long. And then I also love the Queen Phyllis that I use for highlight. That's like the best. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much. If you did, please leave a comment down below on what you would like to see from me as far as future videos, as well as give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!